Hello Westerners fans, I'm Ricky Podgorski here with your tale of the tape for today's doubleheader between the Danbury Westerners and the Keene Swamp Bats, between the Danbury Westerners and the North Shore Navigators. The day is finally here. It's time for the 2023 NECBL All-Star Game here at historic Frazier Field in Lynn, Massachusetts. I'm Ricky Podgorski here with the mayor of Danbury and Mayor Dean Esposito with the Mayor's Cup. Mayor Esposito, how does it feel to be holding the Mayor's Cup? You know, after that timeout, you put the burners on. No looking back there. What happened during that time? I'm Ricky Podgorski, joined now by East All-Star and North Star Navigator Andrew Kazmar. Henry, what does a day like this mean to you? A new in-season competition was announced on Tuesday between the Hat City and the Clock City. It's the Mayor's Cup, and it will certainly make for some new rivalry in the NECBL. The sunflower seed. Yes, it makes for a beautiful flower, but at the baseball field, it makes for a tasty snack. You know, 2 seasons here in Danbury, how have the Westerners organization helped you in your baseball career get to this point? 2016 Westerner Coco Montez was called up to the Colorado Rockies on Friday, June 10th. The very next day, Montez was the game changer, and the Rockies win over the Padres. First pitch will go out for the biggest game of the year for Danbury at 6:30 p.m. We'll see you at Rogers Park for game time. Behind every good ballpark isn't just the baseball or the fans, but it's the food.
I'm Sherry, I'm from Danbury, and I cook for the boys this summer.
Sherry Tyrell isn't just the chef of the famous Rogers Park hot dogs, but she's a die-hard Westerners fan.
So when my boys, every year I told them they won the championship, I'd run out and I'd get a tattoo. So the boys were all on FaceTime with me when I got the tattoo. So there we go, my boys this summer.
Tyrell has cooked for the Westerners for over 10 years, beginning when her son was involved with the team.
My son was the bat boy and I had nothing else to do, so I just kind of came in and took over and started cooking.
Tyrell and the concession crew are the first people at Rogers Park and the last to leave, serving fans, players, coaches, and interns before, during, and after every Westerners home game.
Typical day is I run around to every store, restaurant, and get whatever donated off the happy rack is what we call it, and just gather things for the boys, and I feed them before the game and during the game and after the game.
You know, we're here from 2:30 in the afternoon to 10 o'clock at night, so to be able, to have people like that support us, to feed us and basically do whatever we need for them, it's fantastic, and it's something that none of us take for granted.
It may seem simple to serve food to the patrons of Rogers Park, but to this food staff, creating a sense of community and pride while serving the best food in the NECBL is what's most important.
I love serving the players after the games. It's just so great. And I love having conversations during the games with the people I work with.
I love just interacting with all of the community around and the players. It's pretty fun.
I just hope that it shows what a great experience we're trying to offer and how much pride we have in our team and in our whole organization, and I just hope it makes people want to come here and chill with the Westerners.
A lot of things change at the Roadhouse. Every game is different, every opponent is different. One thing that stays constant, though, is the commitment and effort from the Rogers Park food staff toward not only the fans, but the players.
Because I care about them and I treat these guys like they are my children. I look at it as their next step wherever they go. They're not treated very well in the minor leagues, so I make sure that this is one of their last great summers and they're treated like princes. You need to be treated. You're the reason we're here and we're making money is because of them, so they should be treated as the princes.
For the Danbury Westerners, I'm Ricky Podgorski. Rogers Park contains a lot of history, and this old scoreboard has seen it all. The board is nearly 50 years old and was due for an upgrade. In efforts to renovate Rogers Park, the Danbury Westerners Baseball Club rolled out a Rally for Rogers Park fundraising plan. Phase 1 of the near $130,000 project was new perimeter fencing, a new bullpen, a batting cage, and much more. Phase 2 was this brand new $72,000 scoreboard. The new board was built in April and tallies balls, strikes, outs, runs, hits, and 10 innings of record keeping. Quite the upgrade from the old rusty board.
I think it makes a statement that we're here to stay. We're not going anywhere. This is Westerners Field, and we're really proud of it.
For the Danbury Westerners, I'm Ricky Podgorski. Home runs come easy to the Danbury Westerners as many players lead the NECBL in the home run ranks. One thing that is unique, though, about the home run and the Westerners is the celebration that follows.
his head was like early on, like we were at practice, he wasn't wearing a hat and his head was shining a lot.
Yeah, it might have been B-Rod himself, but he was like, let's just rub my head every time. I'll let you rub my head every time you hit a home run coming around third.
Every time a Westerner goes yard right as they round third base, hitting coach Bobby Rodriguez takes off his helmet, allowing the home run hitter to give his head a nice pat.
It's great. We're here for the guys. I'll do anything for these guys. These guys go to war every single day, so anything that I can do to help them, make them feel more comfortable, just to play well, I'm willing to do it.
I think it's funny every single time.
Yeah, I sometimes forget until I get around third and I see him without his helmet on, and then all my pine tar from my batting gloves just sticking to his head. It's pretty funny.
I think it's funny.
Yeah, it really gets the guys going.
The celebration may seem goofy and silly, and it quite frankly is, but its purpose is to build team chemistry.
We got here day one and guys were joking around with the coaching staff, with each other, and just the celebrations that they all do it just brings the team together. It's what keeps them comfortable, and that's what we wanted here in Danbury.
The next time a Westerner hits a home run, make sure you keep an eye out on third base, not just to watch the silly celebration, but admire the growth of the team. For the Danbury Westerners, I'm Ricky Podgorski. Baseball and barks. What more could you ask for? Tonight was Bark in the Park night, where Westerner fans brought their dogs to Rogers Park.
It would be a great time to bring them outdoors and meet other people and watch great baseball.
Pups and their owners came from all over to watch the Westerners host the Bristol Blues and enjoy some quality family time. Not only do the furry friends bring a boost of energy to the fans, but of course, the players.
They really bring some life to Rogers Park.
It's a serotonin boost that we all need, you know?
Yeah. You know, we got our smile zone out there, but now it really surrounds the whole field tonight.
Yeah, and when the puppies go through the smile zone, you have no choice but to smile. So
yeah.
Who
doesn't love a puppy?
Yeah, exactly.
You know?
Who doesn't want to go see a puppy?
I want to pet it. See a lot of kids running around too. Kids bring some joy. Puppies do the same thing.
Yeah, it's great here on Saturday night.
For the Danbury Westerners, I'm Ricky Podgorski.
Back here on the NECBL Network, 12-1 to score between Danbury and Vermont. Outs away from Danbury, moving on to the semifinals. Our own Ricky Podgorski has an update. Ricky, what you got?
Couple updates for you guys. We'll start here at Rogers Park. We have Anthony Leak out of Dominican College coming in to close this one out in the 8th inning. After that, Daniel Labrador home run bomb. Westerners lead 12-1. Now outside of Rogers Park, league-wide, a couple final scores. First, we have Valley and Bristol. Bristol won 5-0 against the Blue Sox, forcing a Game 3. That one will be up at Valley tomorrow. Then Sanford completed the upset over the Mystic Schooners. Sanford is the first team moving on to the second round. Now, we still got some baseball left here at Rogers Park. Let's see if the Westerners can close this one out and join Sanford in the second round. I'm joined now by the player of the game, Harrison Feinberg. Harrison, a 409-foot nuke. You knew that was gone immediately. Flip the bat. What was that feeling like, seeing that ball go over the fence?
Oh, it felt great to help the team out, get us back in the game, and eventually win the ball game.
Before we really get into that one, we have our own Ricky Podgorski down to give us some more info. Ricky, tell us what you got.
Dennison's George Vibrock III will take the mound now here in the 5th inning after Braden Quinn let up 10 runs in that 4th. Carson Ballard comes in for Quinn. He allows 2 more. The Gulls are bringing it in this elimination game. Manager Connor Fail is trying to throw everything he can on the mound here for the Westerners to try and save their season. Westerners trail 13-5. We'll see if George Vibrock III makes a difference and can try and turn things around for the Westerners.
I'm here with manager of the Westerners, Connor Fail. Coach, like I just said, win number 4 for the Mayor's Cup. How does it feel to grab that 4th win against Bristol?
I mean, it feels great, but we have more work to do.
I spoke with the Westerners coaching staff in their dugout, and first baseman Luke Boynton has been ruled out officially for the remainder of today's game. His long-term status is unknown, but right now he is ruled out for the rest of today's game. I reviewed some of the footage, and it looks like as Boynton was stepping onto first base, his right foot buckled and his ankle rolled a little bit. Right now he's in the dugout, icing that right ankle in a big bucket. He's currently out for the remainder of today's game. Now onto the bullpen behind me. 3 Westerners have been warming up. Matthew Spada, Curtis Clark, and Andrew Castelluccio. Not sure which one of those 3 will see some action today. Braden Quinn is on the mound right now. He will get the start for this 6th inning. But Luke Boynton out. A couple Westerners warming up in the bullpen. Up to you guys.